Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the stream, and welcome back to Red Dead Redemption. And we were just listening to then was actually from the soundtrack for the first game. It was a lovely little song called Horseplay. That reminds me, well, it reminds me how great the soundtrack in the first game was, and it also reminds me how great the soundtrack in this game is. And, also reminds me, furthering in with the constant flood of memories coming back into my mind, apparently, is that Rockstar recently released, by recently I mean in the past month or so, the soundtrack for this game, so I'm gonna have to go pick that up. In any case, welcome back. It's been a while since I've played Red Dead. When last we left off, bad things happened. Several bad things. People died, we got shipwrecked. Pinkertons tracked us down again, a shootout ensued. John is arrested. There's a lot of bad things going on. Anyway, I played a little bit of this off stream, and mostly that was just collecting stuff and attempting to finish some of the challenges. Which reminds me, I'm going to attempt to finish one of the challenges right now, and see, I did one, which was to kill 7 enemies on horseback without dismounting, and I did that here, because I've discovered, though it's going to cause quite the hit to my honor, if you cause shit in Van Horn, you don't get a bounty for it. If you go a little bit outside Van Horn, then obviously you do, but if you cause shit within Van Horn itself, you don't actually accrue a bounty. So, problem is, a lot of the people in here are very violent, shall we say, and if you poke the hornet's nest a little bit too much, then yeah, then a shootout happens. However, the thing about that is, I accidentally got that one, the dynamite kill, here before. But at that point, I had killed so many people in town, I didn't feel like it was worth it, so I'm going to try to cause some shit right now, and try to gather up a bunch of guys in one spot, and then try to kill a bunch with a stick of dynamite. And the best way for me to do that is to attempt to accrue some more robbery money, so I can get the other challenge. So, I find the easiest way to do that is to try to find some folk hanging out in the back alleys here and attempt to rob them, and then what's going to eventually happen is, you know, people are going to take offense to that, the shootout's going to ensue, then I'm probably going to lure them all the way down there and see if I can bottleneck them on the wharf and kill a bunch with a stick of dynamite. If this does not work, what I'm probably going to end up doing is just reloading the game because, you know, why not?
Hey, mister.
Hi.
Say what you want about the people around here. They're friendly.
Huh?
I mean, he is kind of friendly. See, it just goes to show how difficult it is for me to be an absolutely terrible person, because the only people I can rob are the people who are short with me. At least that's the way it works for me, anyway.
Okay there?
You again. My headache's already.
You don't have to worry about me.
Except you do,
Give me all you got.
because you were short with me.
You fool!
You deaf? I said hand over what you got.
I'm gonna bop you in the nose.
Unbelievable.
Thank you.
See, that wasn't such an ordeal, was it?
Dullard.
Oh, I bet you think you're real tough, huh?
It's all good. Calm down.
Oh, I don't need this.
Ah!
That's a real funny way to get shot.
I got my boys on you anywhere you want to look. Fine, let's shoot up.
I want to keep hitting you.
And here come the guns. Because what seems to happen is, like, you get a few free shots against a single dude, and then the guns happen. Because practically everybody in this town seems like they're a member of some sort of gang. Alright. I'm also probably going to kill a horse doing this. Line up, everybody! Don't be shy. Although you're a little too close. Alright, we got 3 guys there. We need to get one more down here. Yeah, you! Come on. Shuffle thyself a little bit closer. Ah, no. They're splitting up. Ah, come on, you three get a little bit closer to that guy. And don't kill each other, for God's sake. Shit, I missed one.
I gave you a chance.
Well, that didn't work out too well, now did it? Okay, let's see if I can find another place to bottleneck them. I don't want to kill everybody. Although it seems like... How did you die? Huh. Oh wait, no, there's another dude. Alright everybody, follow me! I will lead you to your demise! Explosive, explosive end. I mean, you folks are probably gonna fill me with enough lead that I'm gonna rattle when I walk, but... that will matter not a whit. Once you're in pieces. Oh, there we go. Ah, shit. Upstairs. There's a guy upstairs. I love how confusing this must seem to them. What the hell is he even doing? Why ain't he fighting back? Okay, good. No! You need to explode! Something tells me this is gonna be a real fluke if I manage to pull this off, because it was probably a fluke how I pulled it off last time. Although I suppose one way I can do it is I can hog tie them all. Get them all together that way. Although I don't know if that will work, because they probably won't count as hostile then. I'm beginning to think maybe I should have saved the game after I did it the first time. Okay, that's 3. Come on, there's another guy right there. Why is he not running down to join them?
Get away.
I didn't get away, I'm right here. Is he up on the balcony, or is he actually gonna come down? Oh look, there's more guys. If I can lure enough of them down here... Although one guy looks like he might be coming around the side. Yeah. Sorry, you don't get to be exploderated. Okay, there's a bunch of us. There's a bunch of us, you just need to all get together. Concentrate fire, lads. Don't you know how to fight? Oh. Did that do it? How did that not do it? There were so many of them. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to reload. I've killed too many men. I'm gonna give this one more try, and if it don't work, I'm gonna save it for some other time. I'm probably just gonna keep trying it off stream if it doesn't work this time. Because I know it can be pulled off here. Because I did it before, by sheer fluke. Okie doke. Hey, that looks like armadillo. Oh, it doesn't look like that is armadillo. It's so dark. Also, I'm missing a hat.
Hey, mister. Get away from me.
Why are you so rude?
Now, tough guy. Or you're a dead man. Hey, now, damn it.
88 cents.
Here you go.
That hardly seems like much.
Hey, fellas.
Just shut up, damn fool.
No.
Give me all your money.
Hey!
Hurry up.
Okay, just take this, damn it.
Well, thank you.
See? How easy was that? Now,
Oh, I'm ready to beat on your skull.
come on, now, you boys.
Drop dead.
Kill you, graveyard devil.
And here comes the shooting.
Get the hell away from me.
Alright, let's try this again. Try to lure them all down here. And then I'll try to exploderate them all. Although right now I think I'm going to need to eat something. There's a bunch of them grouped together down there, though. Although it looks like they're going after someone else? There's a gunfight happening in town that I have nothing to do with. They're killing each other. You sons of bitches, you have to come after me. This isn't how this works. No, you see, I am the cause of your misfortunes. Stop killing each other, shoot me. Come on! Kill me! Do it now! Also, that horse is dead. Excuse me while I stand around and get shot in the face. That's fine. It's fine. Maybe if I run down an alleyway, I can get them to group together. I love how I'm wasting like a half hour trying to do this. Oh, come on now, where's the rest? Maybe I just need to run around like the Pied Piper of explosions. Get off your horse. This will be easier if you're on foot. You too, buddy.
What now?
Alright, now you assholes have to group up. This is the only way this is gonna work. Man, every other time I did this, I had like a dozen guys coming after me. Why is it... I'll tell you what the problem is, they keep killing each other. Ah! Oh, I'm dying. I'm dying, Squirtle. I love how I just got a phase through that guy and he just walked through me like I was water. Okay, I'm gonna reload and try it one more time, except what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to cause shit in the bar itself, and if I can get everyone angry at me there, it should be easier to pull off. Hopefully. And if that don't work, then I think that's going to be... Actually, I probably shouldn't have loaded the autosave, because the autosave probably triggered after I died, didn't it? Alas. Oh, there's one way to find out. If the game loads and Arthur is wearing a hat, then it didn't trigger. If it's not wearing a hat, then it did. And if the game stalls, then, well... Oh, wait, no, there it goes. Yeah, no, it didn't trigger. Okay. I know some of these challenges are pretty fun, others are annoying as hell. Like the dynamite one, maybe that's something I get while playing the game anyway, but if it's something you're specifically trying to do, it's really hard to get 4 enemies grouped together enough that you can blow them to Kingdom Come. Really, probably the only way you could do that is if you laid a dynamite trap and someone was traveling on the road, but they'd have to be classified as enemies, so... There's probably certain missions I'd be able to do that in. Maybe if I did a stagecoach robbery. The blackjack one I gotta do now is a real nuisance. Because you have to hit 3 times in a single hand and still win. That's really hard to do. You got, like, to get a really low hand, or just keep getting really shitty cards for that to happen.
Hello.
Oh, dang.
Mister.
You shouldn't have come back here after what
Hand over your money, mister.
What are you doing?
What now, tough guy? Hand it over.
I ain't got nothing for you, I swear.
Now, come on.
Okay, okay.
Excuse me while I walk in and rob a man in, like, plain view of everybody.
You low-down coward. I'm putting you down.
Sure was.
Had enough?
Oh, alright. Alright. It's on! Oh, that didn't work. It might have worked. It might have worked, if not for the fact that, you know... I'm not even going to bother to reload the game. I'm going to attempt to do that again. But... how bad is my honor now? I'm still doing pretty good.
Hey there. Excuse me, madam. Behind you. Hello, gentlemen.
That's the
But yeah,
jackass I told you.
Find another spot for loitering.
try it again.
Howdy.
See you raise hell here before, don't try nothing with me.
Empty your pockets now, tough guy.
Ha! Picking a fight with you?
Shut up and do what I say.
This'll teach you manners. I'm gonna knock the stupid right out of
There ain't no knocking the stupid out of Arthur, my friend.
Let's do this then.
Oh shit. Oh shit. I did it! Hooray! I'm a horrible, horrible monster, but I did it. Now I'm probably going to die. I think it's time to get the hell out of here. I killed so many innocent people, but goddamn you game, your challenge has been completed. Now let's get out of here. Oh yeah, I collected all the stuff I needed from Mr. Wasp, so I'm gonna head on down and probably deal with that
Yeah.
once I get away from the hit squad here. Sad as it is to say, the Tomahawk Challenge is also something I'm probably gonna find easily enough done there. Because I have to get 4 consecutive kills with the same tomahawk, meaning I have to kill somebody with it, and then pick it up again, and then kill somebody with it. So I don't know if that means I have to be absolutely certain. Is it going to work if I just do it with regular old tomahawks, or can I use the Viking hatchet and will that count? Because that'd be easier to keep track of. I mean, elsewise I can just use up all the tomahawks, except for one, and, you know, do it that way. Oh, there's a stranger over here.
Easy.
I'll tell you what, let's slap on a hat, so I don't feel naked, and we'll go see what the stranger has to say. As soon as I figure out where the hell they are.
Yep.
Looking for the stranger man.
Easy.
Ah, the soothing sounds of nature.
Yeah.
Hello, friend. You okay? Voice is too loud again.
You okay?
Hell,
You sick, partner?
it's in me. They're in me.
You're not well, friend.
Butcher's grit. Butcher's grit.
Where?
Butcher's Creek.
Is that where you're from?
Butcher's Creek.
You want me to take you back, or...
There ain't me.
Come on, let me get you home.
I mean, I don't know how great of an idea this is. Last couple of times I've been to Butcher's Creek, I caused just as much shit as I did in Van Horn. In other words, this might be a terrible idea, but, we'll see now. Is that your friend? Is that your name, friend? Obadiah? Be careful not to drown the stranger by taking him into deep water.
The darkness.
Oh, you mean that band that had that one song? Or are you talking about that video game? Both are things Arthur would have no knowledge of. What? Oh my god. You attacked a villager. No, I didn't attack a villager. I impaled myself on a goddamn fence. Somehow. I love how this stream has just been a cavalcade of stupidity so far. Alright, come on, friend. Let's take you home.
Butcher's Creek.
I presume it's home anyway, and they're not gonna, like, cannibalize you or something. Although I don't know if the residents of Butcher's Creek are, like, evil exactly. I think they mostly just don't like strangers. Yeah, there we go. Let's use the cinematic camera. Maybe I'm less likely to cause death and destruction this way. Oh! Yeah, I wrecked myself on a fence post is what happened.
Butcher.
Well, they're certainly butchers.
Creek.
Are y'all crazier than a loon or something?
Okay there?
Obadiah.
So are you Obadiah, or do you want me to bring you to Obadiah, or...
Ah, Lemieux! You found Lemieux! Oh, come here!
I guess Obadiah is your buddy over here, maybe? I don't know. You ain't being too descriptive, buddy.
Yeah, he was in some distress. Yeah, he seems calmer now. I found him out in the woods.
Lemieux, sweet Lemieux, such a nice man, such a good man. Come here, come on, get up here, help you up. Since the troubles began, he's not the same.
It's in me.
Why is he looking at me funny?
No, he's not well. It's the darkness. He said it's the darkness.
Who says it's the darkness?
Well, the village is. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you for Please, Lemieux, not well, sir.
You got anything for me?
Oh, yeah, of course, sir. Love and friendship in the darkness. What else are there? Obadiah Hinton, that's me.
Yeah.
Love and friendship and love. We're not a rich village, sir, but with love, rich. We thank you.
Okay.
I mean, this is hardly the strangest thing I've seen. Slapsick Man has returned to Butcher Creek, and more is revealed about the village. This will continue at a later time. Okay, well now let's go have a chat with Mr. Algernon, shall we?
mister. Hi there, mister.
I mean, they're not a particularly friendly bunch, so is it at all possible I'm gonna be able to come back and do stuff here later? Like, if I keep doing missions like that, are they gonna become friendlier? That'd be nice. Will they be friendly if I attempt to rob this building? Probably not. Although I probably can't even get in this building. I can. Booze. Delicious bourbon. Delicious cigarettes. They're not premium cigarettes though, so I don't care. I am very close to having so many of the cigarette card sets finished, but I still have not found them all. Maybe Mr. Wasp has some in his fanciful dwelling.
You all right, girl? Yeah.
My beard has gotten rather impressive yet again, too, so I think I might have to stop by and check to see how, that's going. Howdy, friend. I'm gonna rob you now. Sorry.
Mister?
Actually, no, what? I'm not gonna rob you. I've done enough bad today.
You remind me of a feller I used to know. Sorry. Can't put my finger on it.
Bye now.
Well, I mean, he's pretty rude, though.
Okay, my girl.
I could have robbed him.
Hey, mister.
Here I was trying to be friendly, and then he just ups and runs away from me. Damn shame, that is. Damn shame. Some of the other challenges I got left at, well, there's the blackjack one. I gotta find more yarrow for that one. Horseback predator kills. I gotta find a possum. I know a few places I can get them. The disarm one is kind of tricky. Same thing with the scavenger kills, though if I stuck around Van Horn, I would have had plenty of scavengers I no doubt would have been able to hunt down. Welcome to Lemoyne, the state of all of the gang's broken dreams. Because if you track it, coming to Lemoyne is basically the thing that started our doom. Well, not really started our doom, because we made a lot of problems back in Blackwater. That was probably the initial part of it. But, like, since coming to Lemoyne, we've lost 4 gang members. And caused all kinds of shit to go south, so. Now I'm gonna take a poke around Miss Bell's old place to see if she's got any premium cigarettes kicking around. Because you see, Arthur has a problem. No, not a problem with the cigarettes themselves, but with collectibles. Aha! There we go. I knew she must have one here somewhere. Of course, I do have a bit of a smoking problem because, well, I keep smoking to open up more space for more premium cigarettes. It's amazing how many packs of these I've collected and I still don't have a full set. Oh, there's another thing I noticed while I was playing off-stream that I feel like bodes ill. Because I was checking to see if Arthur's been eating well, you know, if he was underweight or whatnot. And I noticed this. It says he's unwell. So all his cores are draining faster, but they don't say why he's unwell. And this little thing down here, sickness cannot be easily cured. So now I'm just wondering is, Cause he's had, like, an increasingly terrible cough for the last little while. Which has been very disconcerting.
You're all right now, girl.
For speaking of well-being, I haven't really fed the horse all that often lately.
Buddy?
I'm still getting a thing there. Is the horse doing okay? Horse! Horse. She's doing alright. Zeke. Oh, she's currently malnourished. Alright, we gotta fatten this horse up.
Easy.
Let's feed her a bunch of stuff. Here, have another oat cake.
Good girl.
Maybe a hay bale. Or a piece of hay, I should say. And some celery. I think I got a shitload of wild carrots too, so maybe I should give her some of those.
There, girl.
Excuse me, I'm just blocking the road while feeding my horse.
Hey, mister.
So how's she doing now? Am I a good horse parent? Oh, she's thin. She's doing better. Let's give her another one. I'll just have to remember to keep feeding the horse.
Hey there!
I'll have to remember to keep feeding the horse and then break her neck. Well,
Okay, girl, just a scratch.
just a scratch and a broken ankle and a muddy coat and... You know what? I'm a bad man.
Hey there, mister. Hornady.
As muddy as a swamp rat.
Nothing for you to concern yourself with.
I just had myself a little mishap out in the swamps. Pay no mind to that. Nothing a hot bath ain't gonna cure. Ah, Saint Denis, the city I despise.
Hi there, ma'am.
Oh wait, Mr. Wasp is here.
Mais bonjour.
Hey, mister.
Je vous salue.
Mais
You
bonjour.
have one of those days.
Ah, oui.
One of those days when you kill a whole saloon full of people with a stick of dynamite, run away, find a delirious man who you save, who then gets into a fist fight with you. Then you realize your horse is malnourished, so you stay in the middle of the road and force feed her wild carrots. And then you trip up in a bridge and go face first into the mud, and then people make fun of your disheveled state. You ever have one of those days? Oh, Mr. Wasp?
Good day, sir. Oh, Mr. Kilgore, how are you? Well, I trust.
I got you the plumes and the orchids that you asked for.
You did! Ah, the Duchess of Sorrento will be most happy with you. She's an old friend, the Duchess. Gone to seed a little now, but in her youth, oh, she was the most beautiful woman in all of Italy. Oh, a Neapolitan pearl. I mean, even I would... No. Bellissima. Oh, quite astonishing. You're good. Oh, you're very good. Algernon, I whispered to myself. I said, this man has the eye of an artist. No, he's better than an artist. He's a man of taste, a connoisseur like you. Oh, that's what I murmured to myself, and I wasn't wrong. No, sir, I was quite right? Marvelous.
How much do I get?
Well, I don't know, at least $100. This should set you right. I'm sorry it's cash. I prefer something less vulgar, but such is life.
I'm fine with cash. Anything else you need?
Me? No, I'm fine. There is one thing. More orchids. Quite a particular list, but once again, I will make it worth your troubles.
Okay.
It's a little something I'm making for the, Baroness von Buchwald. You know how she is.
Oh, very demanding.
Dreadfully so. The best ones, they always are.
110 bucks, not bad. Okay, so what new stuff does he want? 20 of 20 of 20 heron plumes, lady slipper orchids, moccasin flower. I mean, the herons will be easy. I got no idea where the rest of this stuff is. No doubt I have run into the flowers before, I just don't know where. Anything new in the journal? Just a drawing of a clamshell orchid. Everything else is old hat, as it were.
Hey, mister. Hey.
Anyway, let's go deal with Arthur's general dishevelment, and then we'll go have a talk with Mrs. Adler and see how we can bust John out of the clink.
Hey, partner. Hi there, mister.
It's going to involve more excessive bloodshed, no doubt. Oh, also, I keep forgetting, there's a poker game that I can rob in Saint Denis. I should probably deal with that.
Ladies.
Buenos dias.
Morning.
Good morning to you, mister.
You lose the scissors in your house? Grab a seat, let's get to work.
I don't have a house, not
Something
anymore.
fancy like.
Oh, my hair's not actually that long. Do 7, 7, 7, 7. Everything is 7. I don't know. Do I want to keep Arthur as bearded?
Like I always say, your hair
Do I want
is
to be
your
beardy
first
man?
impression.
I don't know. I feel like he looks kind of weird with a fully clean shaven. Oh man, you know what? You know what hairstyle I haven't had him have in a while? The Lemmy. So that'd be either not the Burnside because the chin is a bit too. The English maybe. Soup saver, goatee. Although I want it a bit shorter. Spartan, presidential. Brigadier is close, but it's not as long on the chops as it needs to be. Or maybe the stash is a bit too long. Yeah, so we'll go with the English. Short English, there we go.
Friend, what can I do for you?
Give him long, shaggy hair to complete the Lemmy look. Swept back fade is what he's got right now. So swept back would be more like it.
That's
Boom.
pretty decent.
Arthur Morgan's impressive mane.
Please, tell your friends about us.
Oh yeah, man. Sometimes you just gotta go full Lemmy.
Don't wash it for a day or two.
Nice to
Well,
see
joke's
you,
on...
ladies.
joke's on you, I'm gonna go get a bath right now! Fly in the face of your learned suggestion.
Hello, ma'am. Morning.
You got a problem here?
How's it going?
I got a lot of people to be friendly to if I'm gonna make up for all the murder I done did.
Hey, folks.
Morning, mister.
Hey there.
Hello, sir.
Hi, ma'am.
Hey there.
Excuse me, partner.
Welcome back.
Sure.
Bonjour, monsieur.
You ever play this before, friend?
These cowboys, I'm tired of them riding through the streets.
Did I just see somebody kind of spaz out over in the corner?
We're in an age of decline.
What do you have?
I'll have some prime rib, please, thank you.
Prime rib.
The investors are starting to worry.
Eh bien,
Not bad,
Hi,
huh?
folks.
Yeah, okay.
Good morning to you.
Good morning,
Hello,
sir.
mister.
Mister.
bonjour.
I require a bath, my good man.
That's okay. Can you organize?
I'll have the girls make it for you. Just
And I may as well rent a room while I'm at it.
This here is a real man's game.
Hello.
Gotta tidy up and wash all that mud and killing off of myself.
Madam.
And prepare for more mud and killing.
Hello. Can I
Scrub it up, dub.
there, sir?
Nah, I'm good.
I'm all right, thanks.
All right. Suit yourself, sweetheart.
Actually, you want to do me a favor? Can you run down the street and get that barber? I want him to come in here and watch as I scrub this facial hair. I don't listen to the rules of no man. Even if he is a man that comes at my face with a pair of scissors and a razor. Your stamina has increased. A nice hot bath makes you run faster. True fact. Medical knowledge.
I am.
Mais quelle délicieuse surprise!
What? My French is a little bit rusty. What outfits have I got on the horse anyway? Pirate. That one. Fancy. Oh, that's actually custom outfits. Custom outfit 4 is on the horse. Oh, Saint Denis is on there. Now let's take a couple off of the horse. Yeah, I don't really want that one. That one's been played out. I do like my pirate and Viking ones, though. I'm gonna hang on to those. Don't you just love how often I obsess over what Arthur is wearing? Every time I look at the Roscoe, I just remember the thing in the book about, you know, indoor coitus after you build your house. No, I kind of like the Marauder outfit. I'll put that one on, except I think I might actually change out the, thing. Oh, and I didn't know I can equip the Boar Tusk Talisman. Cool, let's do that. I'll equip the Boar Tusk Talisman, and... see, in my satchel, I've got the good one, right? The Legend of the East, good, good. I think I might take the gloves off. Don't need that. Well, whatever spurs are on are fine, chaps are fine. Take off his coat. And I think I'll put on a variation of his hat. Although that one is fancy as hell, but I think I'll buy some gambler's hat. Let's save that for some other time. Oh wait, no, I have to actually equip his hat, and then I get to pick a variation of it. Oh, before I do that though, let's go take one of the hats off of the horse. I can't remove that one. Yeah, let's take that one off. I mean, that one's pretty cool, but maybe not. There's not as many variations of these as I thought. I'm always more partial to feathers, though. I have quite a few in my own hat, so... I do rather like that one. Let's stick with that. Boom. Alright then. Wait, what? Oh yeah, that's right. So, let's delete one of these custom outfits. Because I don't think I can have any more. Yeah, no, I can't have any more than that. And if we're deleting one, it's just well to be this one. Bye-bye. And we will... save this one. And I guess it's already stored on my horse. Oh wait, no. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And we may as well stow this one on there, too, in case I ever want to be fancified. Shit, I deleted it. Oh well, I'm gonna have to recreate that one. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm happy enough with the one I have right now, thank you. Okay, let's take a nap before we go talk to Mrs. Adler, because if we're gonna be doing some shady dealings about a prison break, we better do it at night. Oh, actually, we'll just sleep till evening. Pre-night, as it is, as it were. Nighttime is the right time for crime time. New journal entry. Ah, there we go. Found a raven lunatic. Completely raven. Going back to a village nearby, Butcher's Creek. Something ain't right there. Some kind of village elder, and Obadiah? Maybe. Weird. He spoke mostly nonsense. Weird place. Something not right at all. And now I'm being reminded of the Shadows over Hector quest in, Oblivion.
Hey, y'all.
I had a fella
Oh, the bird.
here the other day. watch in his pocket. Said he made his money out in roads.
You, mister, excuse me.
Care to have some fun?
Hey,
Apparently the rumors are going around that Angela was dead.
hello.
No big surprise.
Hey there.
Hello.
Behind, ma'am. Thanks for your...
That reminds me, something else I'm going to do is I'm gonna
Stay.
head over to Angelo's house at some point to see if I can break in, see if there's anything there. I already attempted to break into the mayor's house. That did not work out so well.
Hello.
Nothing real terrible happened, I just couldn't get in, and then people started wondering why I was trespassing, so I left. Ah, dog! No! No!
You stay away from me! Hey there.
Aww.
Christ have mercy! Disgusting!
Compendium updated because I picked up a dog I accidentally trampled. Oh no. Okay, you know, I know this is going to seem silly, but I can't... I can't carry on knowing I accidentally trampled a puppy to death. I may be a bad man who exploderated a shitload of people earlier, but I cannot abide accidentally killing a dog. I feel bad when I kill dogs that are actively trying to kill me. I just typically let that slide because, you know, it was either that or they ripped my throat out, but this one was just minding his own business, and here I praise him up while I'm riding down the street, and then I trample him to death. And this, my friends, cannot be. Never mind, I was on my way to plan what's most likely going to be incredibly violent prison break, but no, the line I will not cross is trampling a dog to death.
Hello.
Nope, that's not my horse.
Hello there.
How's my horse hanging out over by the barber's?
I tell you, life ain't easy. Hey there, mister.
Okay?
Hey, friend.
That woman was rather concerned about me, which is nice.
Oh, hello there.
Okay there?
Hello there.
Anyway, sorry, you don't need to hear
Yes,
this.
that's
Drinking?
How are you, ma'am?
¿Cómo estás,
Hey,
señor?
mister.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hello.
Okay then, girl.
I must be as friendly as possible to make up for the sins of trampling a poor doggo.
Hey, partner.
Hello, mister.
Hey there. Hi there, mister.
Hello there.
Hey, partner. Hey there, partner.
You... okay, Arthur? Oh, no, he's coughing up blood. Oh god. Oh god. I don't know who this man is, but God bless him.
Mister, are you okay? Mister, are you okay? Are you okay, mister?
Mister, you don't look so good. Let's get you to a doctor. Come on, it's not far. Just down the street here.
Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I'll be fine in a minute. I'm fine.
Oh, I think you're pretty far from fine, Arthur.
Nearly there, just around this corner. Now you head in there, friend. Go on.
I mean, I kind of figured Arthur was gonna end up dead by the end of this, but this is how it happens, isn't it? Not a blazing gunfight. He dies of some sort of illness, doesn't he?
I need a doctor.
Oh, just 1 second, sir.
Come in, pal. Come in.
I remember you. You chopped that guy's arm off.
And that's Doctor, Mister to you.
I'm sorry.
I was joking. Look, friend, I don't mean nothing, but you got money? I mean, before I start treating you, 'cause I got a family.
I understand. Here, that do.
Sure. Thank you. Now, what's wrong? I mean, what appear to be the symptoms?
Well, I think you've heard them. I'm coughing.
Is there any blood?
Sometimes.
Okay, now here. Breathe. Again. Yeah. Let me see your tongue. Now say ah.
Ah. What is it?
It's not good news.
I guess that.
You got tuberculosis. Really sorry for you, son.
What?
It's a hell of a thing.
Oh.
You mean?
No.
It's a progressive disease, and you'll be... Now, the best thing is rest, and getting somewhere warm and dry, and taking it easy. Now, is that possible?
Sure, I can just take my winters in my country club in California. No, it's not possible.
Well, like I said, I'm real sorry.
Yeah, well...
Yeah, wait. Let me get you a little bit more energy today.
So what now? What happens now?
We can't change what's done. We can only move on.
You have it in you, I can tell.
He didn't have a choice. He was good and he did good.
Downs.
I understand if you don't want to help me, but I think of you often.
The guy I roughed over at the beginning of the... What? Am I hallucinating now? While sick, you will only gain the benefit from consuming a limited amount of food and drink. But yeah, no, it was Downs, the guy roughed over near the beginning of the game. He was sick, and he died. And he was coughing, he coughed blood directly into Arthur's face.
Hello.
Got any idea what time it is?
Afraid I don't know.
Kind of passed out there for a little bit, and I'm dying, I'm pretty sure, and... Oh. This game's not done ripping my heart out, is it? Well-being, tuberculosis. And of course, the real kicker of it is, he's, like, much like in real life at this point in time, the way that they usually said to treat this was to go to a warmer climate, warmer, drier climate. Problem is, there's no way in hell Arthur's going to be able to do that, because most of those areas are cut off from him, because he's going to be shot dead if he goes. Now, that did actually help enough to cure certain people who had TB, like the guy who made the, oh god, I can't, he was somebody Stanley. He created a specific type of steam-powered automobile, and, that's what the Stanley Steamer is named after. And, he created a hotel that, I think was like Colorado Springs or something, I think was the name of the hotel, or something like that. It's the one that the Overlook in, The Shining is based off of, yeah. He had TB. He moved out there, and the climate apparently did him enough good that he ended up living to be 80, so, you know. Sad fact is, I don't think that's an option for Arthur. He's not going to be able to start up a hotel that's going to be a famous horror movie location. So, Sadie, I'm dying. Thought I'd let you know.
Any problems coming in?
Nah.
Guess they know now we ain't in the city.
Who, Mr. Milton's friends?
Yeah, they've had patrols out ever since you boys disappeared. Well, at least you're alive.
For now.
Now, yeah.
What happened in,
Guama?
Yeah.
Nothing nice.
What happened to Dutch? Because he seems...
I don't know. Seems as what began happening in Blackwater began happening years ago, maybe. A slow decline, I guess.
What do you mean?
I ain't quite sure. What happened here?
I started gathering people up as best I could after you boys left. And John, you know that part.
I do.
And Hosea?
So that too.
Hell, we got Lenny's body out as well. Robbed the morgue and buried them together. Follow me.
I'm gonna have to see if I can find their graves afterwards. The rest of the game is going to have a completely different feel now that I know what's going to happen to Arthur.
So, what's your plan here?
Well, I figure before we do anything, we need to make sure John's even still at this prison.
And how do we do that?
We need to get up high enough to get a proper look at the place.
What? It's on an island, ain't it? Unless you're planning on learning how to fly.
That's exactly what we're gonna do. I found us a hot air balloon.
You ain't serious.
Now, the pilot, or whatever you call him, he thinks we're just in it for a lesson. Bit of a tour. He's quite the character. I think you'll like him.
You know, I'm impressed. You really stepped things up, ain't you?
Hey, we didn't know if you was even coming back. Whole thing hit folks real hard. You can see it. Perrin's gone falling fully into the bottle. Strauss is a bag of nerves. Swanson, well, Swanson's actually gone and cleaned up his act. So I guess it ain't all gone to shit.
It's alright for someone to do better, I guess.
You boys were able to find us. Javier said he got the letter I left at the post office.
That was a good idea.
Until the Pinkertons showed up. Oh, by the way, I've been hunting O'Driscoll boys. Killed 2 of the sons of bitches at a campsite last week.
What?
Yeah. Seems they've drifted down this way now. Oh, she a beauty, ain't she?
From here on the ground, yes.
So we're not going to have a follow-up about the O'Driscolls? The O'Driscolls?
Mr. Bullard.
She's just been killing folk?
Adler! It's good to see you. Good to see you.
This is my friend I told you about, Mr. Morgan.
Ah, yes, Arturo Bullard. At your service, sir. At your service.
Arthur Morgan.
Well, it's a nice, fresh day for flying, sir. A day like today, and Icarus would have made it across the sea. Have you ever flown before, sir?
No.
Oh, it's quite a thing. Quite a thing. Now, put these on and hop in.
Well, ain't she coming?
Well, women can't fly, sir. Are you insane?
Oh my god, of course.
Oh, no, sir. It does terrible damage to them, to their vapors. I thought everyone knew about that. Why, a delicate flower like Mrs. Adler? Heavens above or below.
Where'd you find this guy?
I told you two would get on.
Are you sure about this?
Certain, sir. Quite certain. Mrs., let us away. Wish us luck. I've only crashed twice. Now, pull on that rope and hope for the best.
You boys have fun.
How did you get out of this?
Up and away. Time to catch a few vapors of our own. It's a little overcast, but I'm expecting some good wind once we're high enough. We should still have some decent views over the river. Now,
What a weird day this has been for Arthur.
but on the subject of ablutions, liquids over the side, solids, do your utmost to levy the situation until we land.
Okay, Mr. Bullard.
So you want me to piss over the side? Great.
Fell foul to a rotten oyster on the ascent. A decidedly harrowing experience for all involved. Keep going, sir. We need to get up above the clouds. It really is stunning up there. You'll have seen nothing like it.
But what a strange day this has been for Arthur. He finds out that he's got a terminal illness, and then he ascends into the heavens.
All right, then.
Via balloon.
Break through these clouds.
Of course.
Oh, my God.
Yes, heavenly indeed. Quite remarkable, isn't it? Feels like we have a nice westerly wind, so keep her around this height. This particular vessel is state-of-the-art, sir. Imported from Europe. You won't find more than a couple of these on this side of the pond.
So long as it works.
This is rather brilliant, though.
You sure you shouldn't be doing this?
Oh, not at all. A child could operate this with a little supervision. Besides, Mrs. Adler told me you were very keen to learn the ropes. We have plenty of those.
She did she?
Sounds about right. Just imagine, though.
That's better. Look, we can see for miles now. Arthur and Arturo. How perfect is this? My mother was a keen student of the Italianate. My brother's called Baldessario, so you could say I got off lightly.
Look, I'm trying to concentrate here.
Just imagine, though, going up in the air on one of these things and...
Breakfast in the city this morning, Mr. Morgan?
Not exactly.
Well, I have a boiled egg in my pocket here that you're very welcome to.
I think I'm all right, thank you. Recalling the ablutions discussion.
Well, just say the word.
It's pretty magnificent looking all the same. But yeah, going on up in the air and then just leaving yourself to the whims of the air currents. God only knows what happened to you, especially if you were this close to open water.
So, if I may ask, what got
aren't you interested in the pursuit of aviation?
I didn't, exactly. Mrs. Adler thought she'd surprise me.
Ah, a very nice woman. And no shrinking violet.
Definitely not.
I prefer slightly more feminine attire on a lady, but variety is the very spice of life, as they say. Or is it, though? Did you know they locked up the man who wrote that in a mental asylum?
I did not, Mr. Bullard.
See that building up ahead on the island? That's the infamous Sisika Penitentiary.
Are they going to take kindly to us floating over this thing?
Too near to it, though, sir.
Sorry, we're going in for a closer look.
What do you mean?
You know, just cause.
Mr. Morgan, please, this is most irregular.
Well, you want a happy customer, don't you?
Look, this isn't funny now. What on earth are you doing? The guards are bound to spot us.
Calm down. They won't care if we stay high enough. I'm just looking for a friend of mine.
A friend?
Poor bastard has a habit of being in the wrong place at the wrong time. I heard they got him working the fields in a chain gang.
Dear God.
So we good?
The wind. Well, this is most unusual.
Relax, Mr. Bullard. Here, take over. Keep us well away.
I'll do my best. This filly isn't the easiest to control, you know.
Excuse me, I'm going John spotting.
Alright, let's try one of the other fields.
I wonder how confused the guards must be right now.
Hurry.
Looks like him. It's hard to tell, though. Yep, that's him.
Ah! My God!
What are you doing?
They're shooting at us!
I can see that.
A scent! A scent! Oh, my Lord.
Don't mind us, we're just sightseers.
I tell you this would happen.
Amateur aviators.
The wind speed is picking up. We should stay at this altitude. It's heading northwesterly, so that should take us back to land. Dear God, I'm shaking like a leaf.
Of course I had to take a bullet.
Alright, we're in the clear now, Mr. Bullard. Get up.
Good Lord, my heart is pounding. I must say, the specifics of this job were not described to me at all sufficiently.
Well, it's done now.
Listen to me, my friend, after today, I have 0 fucks to give.
Ah, there's Annesburg.
Sure.
Good Lord, is that Mrs. Adler?
Where?
Being chased.
By the O'Driscolls, no doubt.
Try and get us near.
Oh, that's why I had a rifle.
I expect so.
I'm starting to rather enjoy this.
Hey, Sadie! Up here! Shit, they're O'Driscolls.
Mrs. Adler has a lot to answer for.
Yes, she does.
Good thing I'm a crack shot. Ha! Balloon!
I tell Baldessario about this.
Oh, shit, they can listen with the O'Driscolls right now.
I know, Arthur, there are a bunch of assholes who, killed her husband. Also Kieran. Also made our lives a living hell. And also beat the crap out of you and kidnapped you. So, I mean, there's a lot of reasons why she's going after the O'Driscolls.
Just ride, I'll deal with them.
Boom! Aerial superiority. Also, I love how I apparently have a temporary horse somewhere that I forgot about, according to the map. Abuse of Deadeye system. Angry Arthur. And lo, I have become a vengeful sky god. My illness is making me delusional. Oh no! Oh no.
Sadie! Grab the rope, come on! Grab the rope!
I'm gonna be loose your corpse in a moment.
Look out! There's a bridge up ahead!
Okay, I'll come down and get you on the other side.
Lower, Arthur! I can't get it! You're too low! Alright, hold it there, Arthur!
I feel real bad for the guy, though. He was just such a charming fellow.
Let's get out of here! Arthur, hurry!
I'm trying. You lost your hat. Real sad that the guy's dead, though. He was a nice fella. I screwed him over.
I think we're gonna crash.
We have a real habit of seeing the obvious, Arthur.
Hold on.
Did you break your neck?
I don't think so. Maybe.
Only a little.
Oh, damn it, look! There's more of them on the other side. They must have followed us. Get behind something. This ain't over
Well, it's
yet.
not like we,
Damn old Driscolls!
not like we left a herd trail to follow.
Sons of bitches!
It's pretty easy to follow a balloon descending from the sky and crashing through the trees. Son of a bitch. Alright, you keep them at bay. Or Sadie, my dear, you're an angry, angry woman, and you should get therapy for that. I mean, granted, you got loads of reasons to be angry, but this is suicidal. How many men does Colm have?
Let's move up and finish these bastards! Nearly there! Only a few of them left!
One less now.
You can tell Cole he's next! Down here, there's no escape! Look at them! Yeah, you run! I'll catch up with you soon enough! Looks like we made it. That'll show them.
Wow, you scary.
I only left you an hour ago. You can't stay out of trouble for one goddamn hour. You got that poor bastard killed for his troubles. I kinda liked him.
They got Colm, the government. They got Colm O'Driscoll. They're gonna hang him in Saint Denis.
Hang him. Okay.
He's already been tried twice for murder and found guilty.
Sure, no doubt he'll escape again.
No, he won't, because we're gonna make sure of it.
We have our own problems with the law in case you ain't noticed.
Dutch will want to see him swing.
Sure, Dutch, he wouldn't even help us with Marston. And our situation is really messed up right now. You know how things is.
Bastard's gonna swing. I'm gonna make sure of it.
Closely followed by Marston.
You saw him?
Yes, in the fields.
Okay. Then we go rescue him.
From a state penitentiary?
No. But from the fields? Yes. That we can manage.
It's well guarded.
Guarded, sure, but not behind bars.
No, it's not behind bars.
So, that's how we'll do it. Bust him from his work detail.
I guess.
It's best just the two of us go.
The two of us is all there is, anyhow.
Good, because two is all we'll need. I'll get us a boat, a little one, and we'll sneak in and get him out of there. Meet me at Copperhead Landing. Thank you, Arthur.
Whatever you say, boss.
I heard that.
I love how my horse found me. Oh. I did pretty good. I mean, it's a shame that the poor balloony bastard is dead, but... Oh, hey, there's a boat.
Get up.
Nah, there's way too many of you assholes here to loot, so I'm just gonna loot a couple of you and then ride away. There's a guy fishing over there. You gotta love how hardcore some of the folks in this game are. It's like, yeah, I know there's a massive shootout going on over there, and a hot air balloon just crashed into the trees. But I gots to eat, and to eat I gots to catch my fish.
Hey, Mick.
Hey, partner.
It's all good. Calm down.
You looking for
Just calm down.
He seemed friendly, I don't know why he's angry now.
Come on, girl.
Well, let's get my hat. Alright, I gotta go get myself something else to drink. I'll be back in a couple of minutes, and we'll carry on with, I don't know, maybe I'll go see what Dutch wants. We'll see who's closer, Dutch or Sadie. I'll go from there. Although, if I'm being honest, I think I want to try to get John out as soon as possible. There, now that I've regained hydration, let us go and, see what there is for me to do. Shall we? Let's take a look. Where are we? Oh, that's a lot of dead folk, man. Oh, man, that's a lot of dead folk. Pretty far north, actually. Huh. Well, then again, we were in Ansburg, so that only makes sense. Looks like I can't really do anything with Sadie yet. So it looks like I am gonna have to go have a chat with Dutch. It looks like everything else is kinda, you know, locked out for a minute. Oh, there's my temporary horse. Yeah, because I took one and rode into the camp with it. That makes sense. That's Murphy country. Looks like we're gonna kill a bunch of Murphys. Maybe I can use them to get my tomahawk challenge. I know I talked about a weird dream I had the other day about, like, the Joker stealing a pile of candy from me and a bunch of other drunk people. That was very strange. Hey, you. Raccoon. Injured raccoon, too. Oh. Looks of it, maybe. But yeah, I had another one last night, and it's only very, very tangentially related to Red Dead. But what it was is... Okay, so... It was one of those dreams. I have them every now and then. It's one of those dreams where I'm back in high school for some reason. Like it's an occasional theme in my dreams. And the reason why that's so odd is it's been damn near 15 years since I was in high school, man. It's weird. I don't know why I keep going back to that, but this was very strange, because whatever reason I started at the elementary school I went to, because apparently I needed to pick something up from there and then go over to that school, to the high school, which, you know, the high school I went to was in, like, it was the next town over, so there was that. Yeah, food is not kind, Arthur, anymore. So, anyway, whatever it was, I picked up the thing from that school, and then I ended up, I can't remember if it was a bus or somebody gave me a ride or what, but we were on our way back over to we were on our way to the other town that the high school was in, and for some reason, part way out, I had to, like, bail out of the car, or I got out and kind of got lost for a little bit or something. Oh, are those herons? I need to kill herons. But what ended up happening, right, is I end up finding this little, like, cabin. Oh, those are turkey vultures. I end up finding this little cabin or something that was on the side of the road, and there is not one like that on the side of the road to that town. Yep. And I go in there, and I'm, like, hanging out, and I think I steal the, like, the cereal or something from the place, and this guy comes in, and he's like a game warden or something, and he's like, hey, what the hell are you doing here? And I was like, I don't know, I kind of got stuck and was hungry. And he's like, okay, that's fine, but you gotta stay in here for a little bit because cougars. I'm like, what do you mean cougars? It's like there's cougars outside. And it was basically the recurrence of Cougar-geddon from the original Red Dead. Not the original Red Dead, but the first Red Dead Redemption, I should say. It was very odd. Wait, do I need, Yep, varmint rifle. No! You die! I need your feathers. You're gonna make a pretty hat someday, Heron. Yeah, heron feathers aren't really going to be too difficult to get, but the real concern is going to be the flowers, because those specific types of orchids are kind of difficult to find. I legitimately looked up where they were in when I was looking for the other ones, because it's like I can't be asked to just hunt around for them. Those were relatively easy because I knew I could find them around this area anyway, but these other two types of flowers I'm not so sure. I think some of them might be up around Van Horn, but I might be mistaken. Wait, do I have them all? I can't I? Why does it say I have all of them? But they're not checked off. Do I even have all the heron feathers I need? No, I've got like 4. That doesn't make any goddamn sense whatsoever. Got 5 spider orchids, clamshell, 2 Akuna star, 2 lady slippers, 2 ghosts, sparrow's egg. Yeah, those are spoonbills. Anyway, whatever, I just need to keep an eye out for herons as I'm riding about. Anyway, let's go kill a bunch of Murphrys, scary, angry bastards that they are.
Hey there, mister.
Hey!
Do they count as predators, I wonder? Or are they more of a scavenger? Now they're probably more of a scavenger, so I probably wouldn't be able to use them for that. The best way to get that one is to go back up north, I would imagine, and wait for wolves to attack me. That's the whole killing predators from horseback thing. Oh, also, that was the end of that dream. Just the fact that apparently there were a couple of cougars hanging out outside and we couldn't leave.
Yeah.
It was quite curious, that.
Charles?
Baylock.
Bill?
Hope that ain't your blood.
No, it's birds.
Hi, Uncle.
What kind of hellbaloo got all that blood on you, Arthur?
Well, I mean, a lot of it could very well be a Driscoll, too, and that poor bastard who died. Oh, hi, Micah, you son of a bitch.
Micah. Hello, Morgan. You might have Dutch food, but not me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hi, Dutch. Still going crazy? Yeah, you still going crazy, ain't you?
D4, black to F5, white to G3, knight to F6, bishop to G2, black to G6, knight to F3, white to D4,
What?
black to F5, white
No, he definitely gone crazy.
knight
You okay there?
6. Working it all out. Once and for all, Arthur.
You mean this chess game in your head?
We're back, and I'm sitting here, and I am contemplating the great journey of the sun and considering a famous chess move. Those oily enactors of a mediocre justice, the Pinkertons, and their benefactor, the depressing millionaire Leviticus Cornwall, they want us, Arthur. They want us. And they are going to have us.
Maybe they ain't the problem.
Meaning?
I don't know, it's just, well, I can't help but feel we would have been better running off someplace else.
But the game ain't over, Arthur. I mean, I ain't played my final move, but
I guess I'm more interested in saving lives than winning at chess.
and maybe life ain't such a thing to cling on to so tightly.
No doubt. What about the women?
So that Hosea
You sound
and
like Hosea.
Lenny.
I miss him.
I asked you a question.
What do you think?
We can't stay here. That much is obvious. Where are we gonna run to? I mean, they chased us from the west. They chased us over the mountains. They ran us into the sea.
Arthur, do you have my back?
Always, Dutch. But there's more than your back to worry about. We need more money. We've been on the run for months now, and I seen you killing folk in cold blood like you always told me not to. And I'm sorry, but I can't help but think that if we
There is country in Roanoke Ridge past Butcher Creek I believe we could hold.
Okay.
You and Charles, you could take folks up that way. Micah and I need to do some reconnaissance. I ain't got a final plan yet. Arthur, I ain't got it. I just need time. I need time and no traitors.
Well, alright then. That's the talk of a man who's clearly got his head about him, right? Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. And if we're going to be taking Murphy territory, then going up north and living in a goddamn cave isn't going to be helping my TB, Dutch.
Charles, be right with me.
Always. Where are we headed?
Up past Butcher Creek.
It's Murphy Brute country.
That's why I'm asking you to ride with me.
I understand. What are we doing there?
We're looking for a place to hole up. Even the law won't follow us up there too willingly.
Yeah. I did some scouting up there while you boys were away.
And?
We'll see.
I think I've already seen. I've had more than one run-in with the Murphys, thank you very much.
Another way. Follow me.
I do too, but okay. He's fine.
We need to get this done fast. The Pinkertons will have reinforced in another day or two.
Yeah. The sooner we get out of here, the better. It's quite a ride up there. I saw some canoes near the bridge upriver, which would take us right up to Butcher Creek. Might be quicker. What do you think?
Yeah, let's take the canoe.
Yeah, a boat's probably a good idea.
It'll be fun.
Good.
I'm just gonna have to make sure I've got all my gear on me before we begin the trip.
Charles.
You too.
Thanks for what you did in Saint Denis. Real brave drawing them off us like that. I was worried you and Abigail had both got yourselves killed.
I found a spot to lie low for a while, then managed to get a ride with a wagon of workers heading out to the fields. Abigail said she somehow managed to slip away when they grabbed Hosea.
You did good getting the others out of there. Keeping everyone together.
Everybody was pretty shaken up when I got back to Shady Belle. It was a tough few days. I couldn't have done it without Sadie.
So how did you find that spot back there? I assume the skulls on sticks weren't an addition of yours.
Old Strauss knew about it. The locals are terrified of the place, so we figured that might buy us some time. And it did. Until one of you brought the law with you. And where did you end up again? Cuba?
Oh, not exactly. An island off of there, called Warma. Landed ourselves in a heap of trouble.
Really? A tropical island? Isn't that just what Dutch wanted?
I guess it didn't exactly live up to his ideals. Anyway, I ain't always sure Dutch knows what he wants anymore.
Perhaps not. But he's always managed to figure things out in the past.
I know. You're right. Just... It's been... Guess I just miss Hosea and his, wisdom, you know?
Of course.
That and you didn't see Dutch strangle a woman to death. And was he there when we went after Angelo? I can't recall. I mean, it's quite likely he was, because most of the able-bodied gunmen were with us at that assault, but... Not that Angelo didn't have it coming, mind you, but that was a hell of a way to kill the man. Bullet to the head probably would have been better.
There should be some canoes down to the right here.
Alright, well I'm probably gonna have my tomahawks anyway, so let's just bring what? I'll bring my bow, just in case that's gonna come in handy, and... probably my Lancaster. Yeah, I wouldn't need a rifle.
What are you doing?
What do you mean? I'm coming with.
Well, I see one anyway. That'll do. Come on.
I know why he was so confused about what I was doing, but okay. Oh yeah, I don't really have much in the way of special ammunition for my guns anymore. I'm gonna have to fix that.
Okay. Butcher Creek is a few miles upriver. So I spent some time up this way while you were gone. I ran into Rainsfall and Eagle Flies. The Indians? And I've been trying to help out a bit where I can at the reservation. Things are bad there.
That's not a surprise. They seem to be in a lot of trouble and heading into more.
Some men there spoke a lot about the Murphy gang that hides out in these caves. We're gonna need to be careful. They're animals. Everyone is terrified of them.
Great! Dutch didn't mention this.
Well, hiding up here, it's not a crazy idea. This is a spot nobody comes near, even the law. Just be ready. It won't be pretty.
So be it.
Again, I've run afoul of these men several times, including the time they ambushed me at my camp. Although the first time, at least, they were civil enough to warn me not to camp out in Murphy territory. Portage! Portage powers, activate! Wait. Of course, paddling against the current ain't much fun now, is it?
That's Butcher Creek up ahead.
Who are they?
The locals.
Well, they don't look too friendly.
Wait till you meet the Murphys.
So what, am I supposed to, like, land?
Alright, let's walk from here.
Come on, Arthur, you know all about this place. You've been here. So how are my guns doing? Yeah, they could use a cleaning. Probably not gonna have the chance to stop to do it right now, though. That's the thing. Hell, maybe I would have been better off coming up by horse, but oh well.
These Murphy Hills, stranger. Might watch where you wander.
Well, I'm well aware of the Murphys, my friend.
It's a bit of a walk. We could grab those horses if you want. Probably won't miss them if we get them back by morning.
Yeah, take the horses. Pretty shoddy looking horses, though. I never noticed that place was open before. I'll have to take a look at it if I come back. If I come back, he says, as if he's not coming back to Butcher Creek.
You can see why folks don't want to come around here. Ain't exactly a welcoming place.
Lots of stories of people going missing around these parts. Just recently, a stagecoach from Annisburg disappeared without a trace coming through here.
Guess that's good for us. Assuming these inbred bastards are willing to part with their home, which I'm sure they won't be too pleased about.
No, but I believe they hide out all over Roanoke Ridge. These caves are just one of their spots, which is why we should keep it down. They might have lookouts around.
Okay.
I mean, if you want some peace and quiet, all you had to do was just ask, Charles. Ain't exactly much of a chatty Cathy.
You see that up ahead? Slow down, keep it quiet. It could be some of them. I say we dismount here and follow them on foot. See where they're going. Follow me, stay quiet.
Are we playing the hatchet game? Yeah, we'll play the hatchet game.
Let's get closer to him. Come on, up this way.
I am the X-Man. As much of an X-Man as Charles, of course, but you know, I do what I can. I get by.
Definitely Murphy's. I say we deal with them from here. You take one, I'll take the other.
Well, how about I do the skinning?
Then who do the carrying?
You're his son.
Quick, Arthur. Good job.
Excuse me, I need my,
We must be close now. Let's stop up and have a look from the top of this hill there.
So, did that count towards... So, did it not count? Also, why did I just trip over?
Let's go, Arthur.
I'm coming, I'm just tripping up in pebbles, apparently. Maybe I need to, like, get melee kills with the tomahawk.
Okay.
Or maybe improve tomahawks don't count.
Let's see what's going on.
That's a stagecoach we're missing.
Jesus.
Oh, that's cool.
They must be in the cave. All right. Let's get on with this.
Okay. What you think? We can head into the cave or flush them out with dynamite?
Sneaky.
Let's surprise them in there.
Okay. Let's get a little closer. Ready? Let's
We're going to turn this into their very own horror show. And these crazy jerks got it coming.
You see that? Someone's coming out of the cave. I'll keep watch. You deal with that one in the entrance. Quietly.
Is he eating the man? Is that a man he's eating? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I just need to use that tomahawk, that's all. Yeah, he was just straight up stripping a corpse of... Well, who needs zombie DLC? The Murphys are basically zombies.
Another one up ahead. Is that this one? Come on. Okay, Arthur, come on.
Okay, I unequipped it, meaning...
What in tarnation?
Ah, shit. Wait, he didn't kick up a stink? I don't know that there's any way we're not going to be able to do this but loud now, so... Here we go!
Intruders!
Come on. Okay. Something tells me this might not be the best place to do the consecutive tomahawk kills. I'm going to need, an area I can more easily control. Although if I started, I would have been able to... Oh! Yeah. Well, here we go. This works.
It's over with.
Because if I start this way, then I should be able to pull it off. Because I'm going to have to kill 4, I think, on the way in, right? Or something like that. I just shouldn't have used the improved tomahawk starting off.
Someone's coming out of the cave. I'll keep watch. You deal with that one in the entrance.
Goodbye. Ah, shit. I screwed it up. Because now I'm gonna have to... Ah! No looting. I'm not allowed to loot people. Because then he puts the tomahawk away, and then it's hard to say, well, hell, maybe I should have made it so I only had 1 left.
Another one. You got this one? Come on. Okay, let's move.
Now if I do this right, I might be able to sneak behind this other fella and get him from behind. Gotta hop down from over here, though, is the thing. Oh, except, you know, he's going to do that. Although it doesn't seem to be updating. And I'm still using the same tomahawk, so...
Someone's down there! She's alive! Hey! How the hell did you get in here?
Looks like it's on then, Charles.
Ah!
Keep them back, damn it!
Well, so much for that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find myself a better situation to do that with. Yeah, sure, I'm feeling fine. You can come down and help anytime you wish. Ow. Although, hell, I might be able to... I'm probably gonna die now, so I might have to, do this again anyway. Hey Charles, what are you doing down there?
They got someone locked up in that cave!
I'm well aware.
Charles, you see any more?
Not for now. Come on. Let's get that poor girl out of the cage.
Help!
Just calm down.
Stay away from me.
We ain't gonna hurt you.
Please don't kill me.
Hey. It's okay. It's okay. Shh. You're safe. It's okay. Come on. It's time to go. It's okay. go.
I'll get you out of here. Everything's gonna be fine. We're probably gonna have to kill some more crazies on the way out.
Where you from?
Annisburg.
What do we do with her?
Take her then. I'll go get the others.
Sure. Miss, you okay to ride on my horse a little? I'll keep you safe.
Yeah, that's the look of somebody who's seen some shit.
Annisburg, right?
Yes. They...
Excuse me while I put on my horse. Oh, except I cannot.
It's okay, miss.
The others, they killed them.
You're safe now. Just try to breathe.
They're animals.
I know.
And they're dead now. Well, so many of them. They're not going to take this lightly, I can guarantee.
Why would they?
Some folks is just evil. Ain't no point trying to explain it.
I haven't slept in days.
I know. What's your name, miss? It's okay.
Meredith.
You're gonna be home soon, Meredith. And this'll all be over.
Thank you.
Where in Annisburg?
One of the mining cottages. If you get me to the main street, I can show you from there.
Okay. Just try to relax now.
And I certainly hope people aren't going to be questioning why I'm going to be riding up with a dirty, terrified, mostly naked girl on the back of my horse. That's going to be some questions I really don't think I want to answer. But no, I'm the good guy here. I killed the loons, it's fine. Howdy, fella. Don't mind me. Taking this young lady home. Now, I know it's probably just a weird glitch in the game, but she's shaking and jittering a lot, which makes sense considering what she's just been through. But again, I think that just might be a glitch. Man, I wish I had my horse.
Just head for the main street. It'll be easier to walk from there.
You got any family left, or are they all dead?
Miss.
Oh. Thank God.
Which place is yours?
Up at the top of the hill. It's near the blacksmith.
Come on now.
Ma! Ma! Meredith! She's alive! Oh, she's alive!
She saw some pretty bad things, I'm afraid, ma'am. Murphy Brood got
Oh, my darling. How did you manage
I
to?
just ran into them and found her.
Oh, thank you. Here, let me give you this.
Nah.
Oh, that's okay, ma'am. You just keep her warm and keep her safe.
I think I definitely don't need any money for this one.
Mrs. Downs?
Oh, no. You leave me alone. You just leave me alone.
Thanks, buddy.
She certainly gets around, doesn't she? More ways than one. Which is depressing, because now she's forced to be a prostitute. But in a time where being one was probably not the easiest of jobs. talk to her. Well, if it's any consolation, ma'am, in a roundabout way, I think your husband's done gone and killed me. So there's that. I presume this is the end of chapter 5 then?
How you get on?
Okay. Found a girl. Took her home.
Oh.
You and Micah find anything?
Maybe. I think maybe I found our old friend Mr. Cornwall.
You did?
Yeah, he's buying a stake in the mine in Annisburg.
Relentlessly ambitious fella, isn't he?
Mike and I'll sniff about, see if he knows we're here, and exactly what his plans are.
So, Dutch, did you miss me?
I found her drunk in Saint Denis.
You're back. How jolly, Miss
It's
O'Shea.
funny, you suck of shit.
Back
Who
and
are you?
drunk.
The Master, the Lord
Molly.
God Almighty.
Calm down.
I won't be ignored. Dutch Vanderlyn, I am him. I ain't her. Or any of your stooges.
Calm
You
yourself.
don't know me nothing.
Miss.
I don't know you nothing. Nothing.
Okay.
I'll spit in your eye. I did. I told them.
I'm sorry.
What?
I told them and I tell them again. Now I've got God's ear.
You told who what?
Mr. Milton and Mr.
What?
Ross about the bank robbery, and I wanted them to kill you.
You did what?
I loved you, you goddamn bastard! Go on,
She's
shoot
crazy.
me!
She ain't worth it.
You told on me.
Oh, you're
You
not so
betrayed
big now,
me.
are you?
Fine.
Just calm down.
Arthur,
She's a fool. Get her out of here.
you know the
You're
rules.
not so big now. Are we, Your Majesty?
You...
She knew the rules, Arthur. What the hell is wrong with you? Mr. Pearson, Mr. Williamson, get this body out of here and get it burnt.
Okay.
Now get back to work, all of you! Quit your lollygagging! Get back to work!
Okay, that's another one down. Although if what she says is true, she's the cause of a couple others. Well, Arthur is really sick. Molly caused the shitstorm, and now she's dead. Oh, cool. Cool. Everything is fine. I'm sure we're all gonna get out of this fine. Those of us who are left, anyway. Thirsty boy.
You're a nasty woman, Miss Crenshaw. A nasty woman.
Liver Meredith, 2 minutes, get 15 headshots. Oh, I frigged that up so much.
Wanted to shoot her? You seem to like it. I saw that beady look in your eye. You're drunk again. And you're a fucking murderer. She broke the rules. She did no such thing. She was in love. You sour-faced old crone. Goddamn you. Murderer! Murderer!
I did what I had to do, Mr. Morgan.
Perhaps.
Aren't we one big happy family?
She's in a bad way. She don't know what she's saying.
This is hitting everyone hard, in different ways.
I don't know. Okay. Guess I'll see you later then.
I suppose.
Honestly, I feel like we had a good thing going at Shady Belle. It was a nice spot. We could have fixed it up. Then this happens. Nom, nom, nom. Oh, hi!
How you doing?
Poor Molly. I don't believe it.
She knew the rules. Well, try to keep your head straight.
Okay, Arthur.
I'm surprised Arthur hasn't told anybody yet about his infirmity.
Karen?
Only way to start the day.
How you doing with all this?
Drowning my sorrows.
Uh-huh.
Whatever you say.
I think maybe you should stop doing that, Karen. That's not going to help anyone. Probably going to drink herself to death for all I know.
You okay?
What is happening to us?
Just make this place work, Pearson. For now. Well, don't give up on everything just yet.
We'll just soldier on, I guess.
Though for damn well sure I feel like we should be giving up.
You okay, Tilly?
Molly got what she deserved. Nearly got us all killed.
Yep. She knew the rules. Okay. Guess I'll leave you to it then.
All right, Arthur.
I wonder what Jack feels about all this, poor kid. Oh, look who's hanging out real close to Dutch.
Listen to me. All of you. Listen. We're here. And we are safe now. And that is the main thing. Listen to me. You have got to keep faith.
There's that F word again.
Now, I know. I miss Hosea. I surely do. I miss every man and every woman who fell. I do. And I would die in their place gladly if I could. This world.
Why did he just stare at me?
Unkind. But it won't break me. Not while I have you by my side.
We'll see how long that lasts.
We get some money and we can
Money. Go to Tahiti. Have that mango farm.
They won't catch me. They won't catch me. And I promise, whosoever stands by my side, they won't catch you neither.
Hard to catch them once dead, Dutch.
We're still a step ahead of them. Just about.
Yes, and we must stick together. Now, more than ever before.
Okay, Dutch.
Oh, and I'm not allowed to come in and talk to you? Ain't that a shame? What have you got to say about yourself?
Get up. It's okay. I'm just needling you.
What a pathetic man you've become.
Excuse me? Oh, go to hell, Micah. Nobody likes you anyway.
Oh, here we are.
Can't believe that bitch Molly ratted us out.
Yeah, if she even did. Anyway, I'll leave you to it.
Yeah.
It's true, I suppose. She might have just said that to Needle Dutch. It's entirely possible.
You okay?
I guess. I didn't really know Molly so well.
Thanks for your help. Well, securing this lovely spot. Well, don't give up on everything just yet.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yeah, smokes. That'll help. So it looks like all his pictures are gone. Like, I had a bunch of ones here, like me, Hosea, and Dutch, and all that jazz. It's... I don't know. It's kind of sad. Still got my map.
Hey, big man. Worried. I'm really worried.
Me too, Uncle.
What's going to happen, you know? To everybody.
I guess folks is gonna make a choice. Whether they live or die.
And you?
I don't have that choice no more. I'm just trying to help others see clearly. That's my choice.
You're a good man, Arthur Morgan. A good man.
Well, try to keep your head straight.
Yeah.
It fades. Trust me, it fades.
What fades? Your youthful bloom.
It fades. And it's a horror what's left.
Don't be like that, Miss Grimshaw.
You gonna be a dick to her too now?
I know how you girls laugh at me. I used to laugh at women just like me when I was young and pretty and sure of the world.
We don't laugh at you, miss.
You do. And you're right, too. I'm laughable. Pitiable. But it'll happen to you, too. They'll stop looking soon enough, and that glass in your hand won't be so friendly neither. Tell her, Mr. Morgan. Tell her about time.
I don't know too much about time, Miss Grimshaw. It's a bit beyond me.
Well, maybe I'll get lucky and die first.
Yes. Well, get to work. Vanity won't help you, young or old.
Hi, Susan.
Arthur.
Mary Beth.
Yeah?
How are you doing?
This place, it's horrible. Have you seen inside that cave?
Better believe I have. I believe the only person I haven't talked to yet is Swanson. Well, him and Strauss, but it seems like Strauss has something else for me to do. That's him there. I'd like to see if I can find Swanson, though. Also, Jack and Abigail. I haven't talked to either of them yet, either. Oh, there's Jack.
Things are gonna be okay, Jack.
Can I go play in the caves?
No.
Nah, probably not.
Okay. Guess I'll leave you to it then.
Sure, Uncle Arthur.
Oh, Javier, I forgot about you.
Well, here we are.
I can't believe that bitch ratted on us.
If she was even telling the truth, the girl was crazy. Anyway, I'll leave you to it.
Whatever you say.
Oh, there's the good Reverend.
You okay, Reverend?
Yes. I will say a prayer for Miss O'Shea.
Say a prayer for all of us. Okay. Guess I'll see you later then.
Yes, sounds good, Arthur.
You do appear to have cleaned your act up, so I suppose... good? There's that, if nothing else. Oh look, I get to go have a chat with Edith Downs. Lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Anyway, I think I'm pretty much getting close to done. I'll go see about, That was a nice glitch there, Phil. Yeah, I'll go see what Strauss wants. He probably wants me to go shake up some more poor bastards, and then after that I might, check a couple of things, and then that'll be it for today.
Mr. Morgan.
Herr Strauss?
How are you?
About how I look.
Okay. Are you perhaps available for some work?
Debtors?
Yes.
I guess.
Your commitment to your duties is admirable. You know, Mr. Morgan, you're... Well, I'm sorry for you. No, never mind. I didn't...
Look, Strauss.
You take care.
I ain't dead yet.
No, of course not. That's what I was saying. The
debtors, Strauss. Who owes you money?
Well, there's a deserter from Fort Wallace. Head to him first. They're looking for him out on the road near Three Sisters. Man's name is J. John Weathers.
J. John Weathers.
Then there's a miner over in Annesburg. He's called Arthur. Like you.
Huh.
Arthur Londonderry. Family man, desperate, you know the type.
Couldn't one of the boys do this?
I tried. They lacked your... vigor.
Vigor, huh?
Ain't got a lot of that now. It's a bit on short supply.
Mr. Morgan.
Also, what does it seem like Strauss knows that he's dying, but nobody else? He hasn't told anybody else, so I don't know, it's weird. Wait, was I about to... No, I'm about to get on that horse that I don't really... Yeah, don't really own. Well, J. John Weathers is the closest man. Well, it's the only one I can go to right now, so let's head on over and have a chat with him. And hopefully this doesn't end with me having to kill him, because I'm getting rather sick of leading to the ends of people who owe us money. Starting to get pretty tired of this whole ordeal anyway. Much as I love the game, oh my god, it just... Oh, it's just rough. The whole thing is brutal, from start to finish. Why do I get the distinct feeling I'm going to have to go after Arthur Londonderry last for a specific reason? Maybe Arthur's finally going to get sick of doing this.
Whoa, whoa! Yeah. Hey there!
Howdy, fella. My life has gone to hell. How about yours? I've seen so many of my friends die. I'm dying. I completely forgot how to ride a horse.
Hey there, girl.
I'm giving this beautiful animal a concussion. Life is just swell, is what I'm getting at. I mean, clearly I've been over to this area before. Oh, yeah, that's next to, the depressing rock that was carved and then the man hung himself. Speaking of depressing, though it's also kind of heartwarming, I never realized it before, but O'Creagh's Run here, there's a reason why it's called that. Because a lot of people who have returned from the first game are voicing the same character, but one of them who is not is Uncle. And that's because the guy who voiced him, who I can't remember his first name now, but the guy who voiced him sadly passed away while this game was in production. And his name? Again, I can't remember his first name, but his last name was O'Creagh. So this lake was put into the game in honor of that guy, which is kind of neat. Yeah, I guess I'll have to see if I can track down Hosea and Lenny's graves so I can pay my respects to them too at some point. Oh, there's someone there I can meet. Well, you know what? Screw going for the deader now. Go over here and have a chat with this guy. Maybe this is going to be a bit more uplifting than shaking down a escaped dude for money. I don't want to find J. John Weathers. I want to go talk to somebody else.
Easy.
Oh, howdy, fella.
You there?
Oh, I think I know you.
Can you help?
Yeah, you're Hamish, I think your name is. You're a guy who gives out missions in online.
Sir.
Can you help me, mister?
What's the problem?
My goddamn horse got spooked and run off.
You hurt?
Not too bad, at least. But he took my damn leg.
Sorry.
He went that way, I think. His name's Buell.
Buell?
Second time a prick named Buell cost me a leg.
Huh?
Buell was my general when I lost it.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, if you see an angry bastard of a horse with my wooden leg, I'd be real grateful.
I'll bear that in mind. You alright, girl?
Yeah, see, this is better. Rather than shaking down a guy for money, I'm helping a guy recover his horse and leg.
There he is. There you go. Hey now. Shit, spooked all right. Just come on. Go easy. Easy.
Oh yeah, there's the leg.
Easy. Come on now. Come on.
His horse has a thirst for artificial limbs.
Easy now. Easy, easy.
Fetch warm blood.
Oh, easy, easy. Shh, boy. Easy. You're okay.
Buell has a hunger that can only be satiated by prosthetic limbs.
Shh, boy. Now come on, Dan. Let's get you back.
You come too, Bera. Not that you're gonna be all that far away.
He's just where you left him. Can't go far with that leg in your stirrup. Can't go bucking him like that. You better be good, you hear? I get the notion he's not a man you want to cross. No matter how big and strong you are.
I love that. That's adorable. Arthur having a conversation with this horse telling him to be a good boy. Can't be doing that to folk, Buell. Come on now. Rather big, strong-looking horse, though, this Buell.
We ain't far now. Nothing gonna spook you here. Come on. You're not so nasty.
Hello, my friend. I have your horse.
I found him.
You're a good man, Mr.
Arthur. You're right. He's a brute.
Hamish Sinclair. Yeah, he's a great horse, aside from when the devils got him. Hey, you want to hand me that leg there, please? And while you're at it, give old Buell a kick for me, would you? No, I'm only kidding.
I don't think I want to do that.
You.
He can kick harder.
Weren't but a snake that spooked him. You're a real gentleman, you know?
Sometimes, maybe. Yeah, how'd you lose a leg?
Oh, in the war. Cannonball. Pretty clean, though. I don't have much pain, and I didn't get any gangrene. A young boy went into battle with me, got cut in half, so all things considered, I'm doing pretty well, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. So, how is the false one?
It's okay. I can still hunt, fish, enjoy the outside. I weren't sent too crazy by it. Anyway, I ain't got much to pay you with.
You know, that's okay.
You like fishing? You come with me someday. I know some pretty good spots.
I'm a pretty poor fisherman.
Yeah, well, I'm great, so between the two of us, we do okay. My cabin is right over on the other side of O'Crea's Run there. Thanks again.
Oh, I'm sorry for stealing all your shit then.
Dumb bastard, I'm gonna put a bullet in you. I'll see you again.
I'm after robbing that cabin more than once, so... sorry? I guess? Many apologies, Mr. Hamish. An old outdoors man and war veteran is thrown from his horse and has it recovered for him. Well, I suppose, seeing as how I'm so close, I may as well go and deal with this too. Now that I had that little uplifting moment to, you know, try to buoy me a little bit before I ruin somebody's life. There's no doubt that's how this is gonna end.
Come on.
Hi.
J. John Weathers.
They call me Snow Goose now.
Whatever they call you. You borrowed money off of Leopold Strauss. The bills come due.
This ain't the best time, sir.
This ain't the best time for anyone.
Mr. Strauss knew it was a long-term proposition.
The debt is due.
Okay. I got supplies meant to last through the winter. You can take them, just... Is there any way you can help me? I stay out here, there won't be anyone to pay you.
I ain't here to help. I'm here to collect. We're all of us up against it.
Look, there's men after me. They're killers. I ain't a deserter, just an objector. It ain't right. If there was another way than running, I need your help.
Shut up.
Please.
Up here, it's him.
It's too late.
Form up, we shoot on sight.
I clear off, sir.
Shit. Well, seeing as I'm here, I'll do what I can for you.
Because, you know, why not? I ain't killed a lot of military men yet. Oh, shit.
The lantern! One wagon! More of them! We're dead men!
As a friend of mine keeps saying, you gots to have faith. I think you need to chill the fuck out. We get gunned down here, the supplies are gonna be the last of your troubles. Oh, that was a corpse riding that horse.
It's all right, my darling. You can come out.
Oh. Oh.
I probably should have helped you fix the damn wagon.
We could probably still save something.
Really now?
Look, you can take the silver locket for the debt.
No. Not happening.
Dad, just get her somewhere safe. Go on.
Thank you, fella. You know there ain't enough kindness in this world, that's for sure. But you...
I don't know nothing about kindness.
I'm not going to be taking that man's money. What kind of a raging asshole would I be? Oh, the same kind of raging asshole that blew up half a dozen men in a saloon when I first started playing this today. But I'm trying to not to be as much of a raging asshole. Although I feel like I'm still going to be a bit of an asshole after I read that letter. Anyway, I'm pretty much done here for today, but there's one thing I still want to investigate. Yeah, I know, fire is scary. Well, first I'm gonna read that letter. That's not the letter, though. Martin was in the name somewhere. Where is that? Letter to Martin. Dear Martin, I really want you to work on your temper. That behavior at lunch last week was disgraceful. Abusing the clergyman and Mrs. Hillcott. She's a widow. He's a man of God. And you, with a drink inside you, speaking like that? Your mother was appalled. I was humiliated. You'll get yourself killed one of these days if you carry on like that in public instead of around family. Expect better from you. You were raised to be a proper gentleman. Okay, well, I don't feel as bad, I guess. Seems like he was a bit of an asshole, but still. I still just killed somebody's son. Yeah, the one last thing I want to check is I want to go back down to the cabin by Bale Edge for two reasons. Number one, I know that herons will spawn down there sometimes. And number two, I want to check the cabin to see if there's anything new that has cropped up. Because again, it seems like that changes bit by bit the more I go back to it. And then, after that, I shall call it quits for the day.
Whoa!
Oh, that's that farm.
Calm down.
Sorry, fella.
Sad sort, you know that?
Oh, buddy, don't I know it.
Darn fool.
I guess there's no being friendly with you folk. Well, if all of my, my debt missions are going to give me the option to absolve and gain a bunch of honor, maybe I should attempt to rob a bunch of folk prior to doing that to finish that other bandit challenge. Give my honor a hit, and then build it back up again.
Hey there, mister. Hello, ma'am.
All right. How do you do? What lovely.
My, her voice projects quite well, doesn't it?
Hi there, mister.
Also, I completely neglected to even comment on the fact that Colm has apparently been arrested, so, you know, there's that. See how long that's gonna last. Because apparently from what Arthur was saying, Colm has been arrested and nearly executed at least twice over. He seems like a slippery enough bastard that I don't know if a noose is even gonna work. He'd probably slip right on through it. Probably break out the varmint rifle just in case I happen to come across some herons.
Yeah.
Also, I should probably feed my horse some more. You sounded really aggressive just then, Arthur. Real good girl. Real good. Let's give her something else. I think my poor horse is rather malnourished.
Hey, mister. What are you after? Just calm down.
Man, I'm not after anything. I'm just trying to be friendly. And then, of course, I attempted to ride into the bridge the same time as you, which was a poor proposition. I'm shocked I managed to pull that off without crushing the horse somehow. Yeah, sure, let's take the scenic route, aka underneath the bridge. Alright, there it is. See if I can get across here without running afoul of a gator or two.
Okay there.
First, let's have a quick scan about, see if there's any... Are you a heron? No, you're an egret. I'd say it's largely going to be egrets here anyway. I might need to just hang out around where Black Bell Shack is to find herons. Now, let's see if there's anything changed in here. Nah. Maybe it's got a little bit more detail on it, but I'm not sure. I don't know. Hard to say. Hard to say. Still egrets. Well, before I stop, let's take a look in Arthur's journal, because no doubt he's got a lot to say about the past events. Oh, this should be fun. Turns out, I'm not very well. Got tuberculosis. Doctor did not know how long I would last. All them bullets shot at me, all them horses threw me, all them fights, and it was beating up that pathetic little fella Downs that killed me, I reckon. He's the only man I've been near was real sick. He begged for mercy, and I beat the bastard and he died. Now I'm dying too. Way of the world. My mind is racing. Of course. That monk and that nun, Downs' widow, Abigail, Mary. Dutch when I first knew him. Hosea, my dead pa, and the no-good bastard. The whole crowd of people. And what kind of man have I been? What kind of man am I? What world is this we live in? A land of fury or a place of love? Am I being prepared for eternal damnation? Am I past any kind of saving? Is that all fairy tales? Man ain't got much good in him. I ain't got no good in me. I don't think, and yet, I see goodness. I see it, if not in me, in good folk. In Abigail and her love for Jack. In that silly monk. In Downs, I guess. Begging, not for himself, but for the poor, even though he was near starving himself. Maybe I don't want salvation. Part of me has always longed for death. Well, here it comes, I suppose. Molly rattled us out. Dutch broke her heart, so she told the law about us. Explains how they found us so easily, I guess. Love does strange things to us all, even stranger than hate. She turned up, drunk and mouthy, and told us all this. She was so pathetic I wanted to spare her, but Miss Grimshaw put a bullet in her anyway. Guess I was right. Guess there weren't much of a choice. This was in our new camp, high in some nasty country. Badlands, or as bad as we can find this far to the east. The place we are holed up in used to belong to a bunch of murderers. The Murphys, or some nonsense like that, they call themselves. We shot some of them, but there's more lurking in the woods around this place. Don't think we have long here before the law or the Pinkertons find us again. Just hope we can keep ahead of them for a while. Ahead of ourselves. So there's an enemy? I guess it was just a gator or a snake or something scared off the horse. Of course there's dozens of egrets here when I'm not looking for them. Oh well. Anyway, on the depressing note of Arthur ruminating on his coming demise and the fact that everything's going to shit and we're all probably going to die, on that pleasant note, I think I'm actually going to stop playing for today. Yeah, I think I might leave the save here because this is before everything really went to shit. I mean, Sean was dead, but he was the only one who died throughout the course of the game, so yeah, I'll leave that one. Oh, how I long for the days in Horseshoe Overlook. Alas. Alas. Maybe I'll get lucky and a train will come by and end it all, who knows. Anyway, if you happen to stop by to watch, as always, I thank you very, very much for doing so, and hopefully you find folks will join me next time, which is quite likely going to be Sunday, for more Retro Sunday, meaning more Shadows of the Empire, and maybe even more Catrap. Because as much as I despise puzzle games sometimes, I really got hooked on that when I was playing it, so, we'll see. In any case, once again, thank you very much for stopping by. Hopefully you find folks will join me next time, and until then, as always, I wish you a farewell. I hope you have a great day.